Beautiful loves. So, because this is the month of love, I will be having a sale on only love readings for the remainder of February. So if you would love to get a love reading, you can email me. And my email will be in the description box. So once again, only love readings. So let's go, my lovely Scorpios. Let's see. Some of you proposal. Some of you can be getting proposed to, or some of you could be getting married on Valentine's Day. Some of you too, I hear part owner. Some of you can fly out and you go to a business meeting and it works in your favor. So there's, oh, okay, Scorpios. Baby, in February you're making big powerful moves. Somebody's going to propose to you. Or if you're a male Scorpio watching this, you're probably getting ready to propose to someone. And after you're proposing, it's like you're ready to start over in your life. Like you have all these big visions and these big ideas, and you want to take life more seriously. You want to take your money more seriously. You want to take your career and your business more seriously. Like this could be a year for you, Scorpios, where you're going to be very, very focused on the bigger picture. Like you want to win. I hear like, I just want to win. I just want everything to work out for me. I just want to dream big and just do what I got to do and keep the vision. That's going to be like, especially if you're a masculine Scorpio, this is really going to be a big deal for you. If you're a feminine, you're just going to be holding a whole lot of power, like a whole lot of power, just being more honest with yourself. So let me see. Some of you, a newly constructed building, or some of you can, so there's one thing. Some of you can, with newly constructed building, you could be getting, well, part owner, they're going back to part owner. You could be getting a business deal, or you could be at a job that has a new building. And if it's not that, some of you can be building a house up from scratch, like from the bottom up, you know? I also heard in certain states it's cheaper if you build your house than if you buy it out. I know a lot of people that moved to Connecticut to to build their house from scratch because it was less money and it worked for them. So yeah, you guys have a lot of like business minded, a lot of things going on. Let me see. Let me see how I can break down this reading, because there's a lot. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like some of you guys been going through obstacles, challenges, hard times for so long. You've been deceived. And you're just like, I am just so over this shit. You're just over it. You're over, some of you too, you're over not finishing the things that you said you're going to finish. Like some of you feel like you could half-ass certain things in your life when it comes to your material world. And you know that you have so much more inside of you. And like whatever is inside of you that's holding you back or holding back this vision, it's like at one point you could have been sleeping on your own worth. Like you could have been sleeping on your own worth. You could have gotten so far, and then it's like one challenge after the other, and you just couldn't take it. So some of you, you're just bored and you're ready to start all over again. That's what that's what it looks like. You're putting an end to a lot of things. But I feel like, let me tell you what this really looks like, Scorpio. You're putting end to an old way of being, an old way of living, an old way of doing things. Some of you are even like You're just bored. You're bored with the mediocrity, the mediocrity that your life has right now. And you just feel, it's, you know what it is? It's like you're just going to get up and just let go. You're just going to let go of a lot of things that's been causing you blocks and challenges and been stagnating you. People who are envious of you, and you know, it's like you could do way more for yourself. You could have struggled to trust yourself, or some of you just didn't have the right support. You didn't have the right information. And you are now like facing yourself. See, it's like you're going to leave behind an old life. Some of you too, if you're going through a divorce, you're sick of it. You're sick of this person arguing with you, getting in your way. And if you're getting a divorce, you're just ready to leave that part of your life alone, and you're just ready to start all over again. Like this is all like with the Scorpio and disruptions, it just means big endings. And whatever was hiding from you, like insecurities, doubt, fake people, messy people, you are ready to just release it all and move on. Some of you may even be thinking about moving out of your state, your city, your state, your town. You're just tired of being disappointed, and you're tired of looking at life from a place of like feeling like a failure. Some of you felt like a failure. Like, when will I have my happy ending? When will things get better? And the truth is, it's like, in order for things to get better, you had to take a deeper look at yourself, like your insecurities, like what's really keeping you away from that good job or that good business deal. Like, what do you have inside of you that makes you feel like you want to take a new route, but you don't have the courage? Why do you get so easily discouraged? Why do you lose hope? You're on the right path and then you lose hope. You're going to find out all these answers. Yeah. Some of you, your taxes is about to hit your account. So let's talk about love. With spiritual union and authority, some of you could be with an Aries. You don't have to be with an Aries. It could be an Aries. It could be a Scorpio. It can be a Sagittarius. You could be with a Sagittarius. Yeah, you're changing a partner. Look. And if it's not a partner, your relationship is going through a huge change. If your lover had disappointed you or caused you heartbreak, then it could be you two overcoming the disappointments and getting back on the same page. If it's a completely new person, it's like you're done with heartbreak and you want to invest in a brand new connection. All right. Okay, yeah. This is love. They're going to be, I hear California. They can be from Cali. You could live in Cali. You guys can be thinking about taking a trip to Cali. Cali came out for a reason. I even hear Atlanta. Some of you could be like from Atlanta. The other person's from Cali, or... So because of all the heartbreak and disappointment and you not being happy, it's like it's pushing you to open up your eyes to new people, new discoveries, new business ventures. And this person is so sweet. Whoever your person is, they're like really sweet. Whether it's somebody new or is it someone where you guys could have had an argument and now you guys are putting the pieces back together. Let me see. This person is so sweet. Yeah, see, so it says an apology. So for some of you, if you guys had someone and things weren't, you guys were on different pages. You guys could have been arguing and not hearing each other out and receiving the messages differently, and it tore you up on the inside, it tore them up on the inside, and now you two are going to be coming back together. You both had spiritual lessons. This person is still obsessed with you. This person still loves you. This person still wants to be honest with you. Now, if it is somebody completely new, because I see so much excitement. If this is somebody new, it's like so exciting for you to like finally be with someone that you may feel has real feelings. Like you feel with this new person, you're going to feel like it's new. Like, is this different? They're open. They receive you well. They understand you. You know, you're not going to fall for all the stuff that you used to fall for in the past. And it like starts out really good and very, very like natural and organic, and they communicate and they're here and now. So if it's a new lover, they're here and now. They're very, very passionate about you. And you do have your boundaries with this person. You could be speaking about what you want in love, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate, you know? And you both could be in a season where you're healing together. And this connection is very, very protected. You know, you have true love. You have true love. And for some of you, like, Spirit wants you to know this is what the spiritual lessons were all about. You went through all these spiritual lessons so that you can have a healing connection, and you will know how to communicate. You will know what your values are. You will know how to use your heart in the right way, because sometimes when you are emotionally immature, it's like it's hard for you to communicate how you feel. It's hard for you to, you know, you can lose yourself a lot when you don't have emotional maturity, or you didn't have those lessons for you to really understand how to navigate love in the challenging times. Because anybody who's in a real relationship knows that any relationship, whether you're married, you have ups and downs. Nothing, I be trying to say, like, relationships are not like perfect, like in the movies, you know, like there's going to be times and you guys are going to have to like figure some shit out together. And when you guys come back together, it makes you even stronger. But if the foundation isn't strong, then when your relationship is tested, it will fall apart quick. So this is what I feel. I feel like you're in a season where you're trying to build a strong foundation in love and trying to trust each other, instead of like calling each other out and keeping each other on edge and holding back and ghosting. It's like this situation is way more mature. It's not about like ghosting and breaking people down. This is way more about maturity and using the spiritual lessons that you've learned in your past in order to reintroduce yourself. Some of you are going to introduce yourself to this person's family. Yeah, look, you guys are going to go out. I said it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You guys could be going out for dinner. Yeah, this is, the passion. Lots of passion, you know. Lots of communication. You guys are both going to be communicating about the type of life that you want. Like, what are you looking for? What kind of type of, like, what type of lifestyle are you trying to build for yourself? How do you deal with conflict? How do you manage money? Do you want more kids? Do you not want more kids? It's like a building of a relationship for the future. And once again, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who's just very, very emotionally available, you know? Somebody who's not trying to let like heartbreak in. So they're going to be asking questions. They're going to need mental stimulation. They're going to want to understand you. And this is why you have these spiritual lessons. So when a man asks you, or when a woman asks you, well, who are you? What are you looking for? What do you value? What are your beliefs? You can answer these questions because you learned yourself through all these broken relationships, you've learned who you are. You learned what you want. You learned what your worth is. You learned what you want to tolerate and what you ain't gonna play about. So that's what it looks like. This person is going to be protecting themselves from heartbreak. So they're going to be asking you some really deep questions. They're going to want to know you. They're going to want to encourage you. They're going to want to test you to make sure that you guys can really build. They can afford you. This person can definitely afford your worth. You know. Some of you can still, like, in the background, this person may not know that you still have somebody who is trying to, like, fight for you, though. You still have somebody who is struggling to let you go, even though you moved on. They're, like, still secretly trying to reach out to you. They're secretly trying to fight for you. And the truth is, you moved on. Like, you're ready for marriage. The Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So you are preparing for marriage, like real marriage. If this is your second marriage, you're preparing for a better marriage. You could have got married early. Your first marriage could have been in your 20s when you were young and you didn't really know about love. You didn't have nobody to teach you. So you learned through a marriage that didn't work out. And this is going to be like your second marriage, you know? So this is what's really going on with you for this week. They may think you're very, very independent, and you may feel like I'm not all that independent, but they may feel like you're very independent. They're going to want to change for you. And when I say like they're going to be a person who wants to change with you, it's not, I don't think you trust me yet. They're going to change their approach when it comes to like you. They're going to want to work with you. If they were showing up in a way that made you feel like, I don't know if I can really see a future with you, if I trust you, they're going to change their approach for you. It's like somebody who's going to work with you. All right. And you don't have to, like, this person ain't on that type of time where they're expecting you to chase them, or they're going to love like your hips. Your hips are beautiful, you know, and they're not going to want to fail with you. And they're not going to want you to judge them by their past. So they may not speak about their past that much. And they're going to find you so special. If you cook, they're going to love the fact that you cook. You guys are going to have really deep, meaningful conversations that is going to make you more clear on the future with this person. And they're going to work on like expressing their feelings. Some of you may be shy to express your feelings, you know, because you're still like overcoming an ex. If you're still overcoming an ex, then you are going to be struggling to be completely vulnerable. And that's why they feel like you don't trust them. You're taking your time is what Spirit is saying. You know your real value now, and you're taking your time. Some of you, they love that you have your like natural hair. If your hair is natural. A lot of people are going to look at you as winning in this season. Some of you, you're driving a new Porsche. You have a new Porsche truck. And you have the emotional support that you really need. This is something that you didn't have in the past. You are going to start to follow your heart. This is beautiful, Scorpio. You're in the best position of your life. You're going to start to follow your own heart. And some of you, if you are famous or in the limelight, there could be people who want your autograph. Like, if you're like a famous Scorpio. Because I hear sitting on top of the world. See, whoever this new person is, they're compatible with you. They're compatible with you. You're rising above settling for bare minimum. This really had you sad, Scorpio. Let me tell you something, honey. With this new person, let me tell you, you could have been settling, and you could have been procrastinating, like holding on to the wrong people, like settling, you know. Some of you could have even found yourself in third parties and like trying to cling on to the person, and Spirit is like, honey, I'm gonna need you to elevate. I'm gonna need you to realize your worth so we can really show you like what you really want. So it's not, Spirit wasn't saying that you couldn't be married, you couldn't have a happily ever after. You just couldn't do it with the people that you were choosing because they were bare minimum energy. They weren't protecting you. They weren't like realizing your worth. They weren't valuing you. They weren't helping you. And this is only some. Not all of them was putting you through this. Some of them, they could have helped you. They could have been half-assed. They could have been 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But either way, you were struggling to let these connections go. Like you were falling for it. Spirit says you were falling for it. And now you overcame it. And it was like one of the hardest lessons that you ever had to learn. So this is the only reason why you're following your heart now. You're just going to start to leave people out in the cold, and you don't give a damn, because this new love, you're going to feel like I really deserve it. Now, let's go to that. If you have to question whether you're worthy of something good, then you know you need to like reconstruct yourself and work on yourself. But this person, like if it is a male, it's like they're going to make you feel like a princess. You know, but if it's not, it's like they're going to make you feel like a king. Some of you could have struggled to open up and receive love, or receive somebody like really helping and being there for you because you're not used to it. But this is going to be a good look for you. Let me see. I keep hearing I'm going to fly you out. You guys are going away. For your job, some of you have a renewal of a job contract, compromising a contract. You have a breakthrough. You have a financial breakthrough. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Some of you are feeling like a victim in the past because nothing was turning out the way that you wanted it to. You were praying for money. You were trying to manifest money. And it's like, damn, when is this going to work? Then you had an awareness that you could have been holding your own self back. You started to connect with the right people, having the right conversations, and all of a sudden you hit your peak. All right. And congratulations to any of you Scorpios getting married. I'm going on the extended. I'm doing a full spread on this new person. Guys, by the way, I am so sorry about Vimeo. If you're having any trouble with Vimeo, email me and I can I'll send you the video personally myself. My email will always be in the description box. So if you click on a link, because when I click on the link, it works, and I do it from my phone. But some of you have been emailing me and telling me that you've been clicking on the Vimeo link and it's not, matter of fact, my bad, Scorpio, let me give you these. It's not working. So you can get it. I have the link on YouTube regardless. So if it's not working for you, just email me and I'll send it to you in your email, okay? Let me just throw this in real quick because I forgot. So for you, if you have a 9-to-5, they're going to be doing a performance evaluation. 2 cards of negotiations. Some of you are about to quit working at a toxic work environment, and you are going to get a better job with higher pay and benefits. Others of you, you're quitting your job because the environment is toxic. They're not paying you what you're worth. And some of you, you're tired of them looking down on you. So you're going to go into business with yourself. Like you could find out exactly what you really want. So this is what's coming for like your work life. You're really going to be feeling yourself, you know? You're going to feel yourself because it's like you have a newfound respect for yourself and you really know what you want to do, what you love, what you hate. So let's go on to the other side. Let me do a full spread on this new person that is compatible with you and is leading to marriage. Love and light, my lovely Scorpios.